Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Turned it on. Khurum, lovely start, buddy. Love that. Good lead. I like the fact you covered your stumps. That's the bit I don't do. It's nice. Because man, you need to come back and make your availability, mate.
Hopefully soon.
Fingers crossed. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Khurum. You got a great arm. How old are you?
20 minutes, 24.
24?
Yeah.
Hey.
Didn't look at last week before I shaved.
It's always good to have differences in your
People see a
size.
different side of me.
Nice. That's alright. Go straight to them. Yeah. Because otherwise leading edge comes in when it holds it. And you're better than that. I'll watch you learn how to bat. Come on, man. Oh, lovely cricket there. That's nice. That's why I've got this thing. You guys look back at me, man. Put a hole in me. Oh, that is good.
Yeah, much better.
Beautiful. That'll wake up all the lights in the cockpit. Oh, how'd you join? That's cool. That
Chat.
Khurum, kaza. If I can bring it in then, once you have a chat, I'll bring it in. So then the mic's closer. You going in there?
When you ask me if you're reaching, I'll tell you why I think it feels like you're reaching. The first couple of things I noticed in there, you're going to have to bear with me because I'm going to talk in terms of the balls I threw you, the balls that Ash bowled. Okay. So off spin and seam. So starting with the seam, I think basic fundamental, I think your feet are too close together. Okay. You're a tall lad. Kevin Peterson, I'm quite tall, these kind of guys. We will never ever generate power. I'm not saying your feet are this close together, but we won't generate power if our feet are together like this. Ricky Ponting can stand like this because he's a medium. Not a nice word, but he's a short guy. These guys, Timber Bavuma can stand like this because he's short. A tall guy, we need to generate power by giving ourselves a stable base. Okay, so if you stood like this and I pushed you, you'd fall over. But if you stood like this and I tried to push you, you wouldn't move. You'd be like a tree. Yeah, so if you stand in this position and you wait, maybe you want to put your bat there, whatever, but But if you're standing in this position and I threw you a half volley and you missed it, and you asked me if you were reaching, yeah, you were reaching because your foot was here. And you were trying to get more power, so you had to reach for it, and it wasn't there. If it's half a step further forward, you don't reach for it, the time that you would have before. That's the one thing I'd say. Widen your stance a little bit, give yourself a little bit more of a stable base to work from, and then you've got a nice trigger. It works well, the timing's good. If you get into a strong position, you got to be thinking like a boxer, right? So if you're in this position, you can go forward and you can go back. But if you're in this position, you can only go forward. It's going to be tough to go back. So from a seam point of view, that's really good. Another thing, from a sprint point of view, I think Ash probably threw you 7 or 8 balls there, and only one of them went back to the bowler. There were a couple down the leg side, which is not great bowling, but I still think you can access those balls. Those balls shouldn't be dot balls, you can hit those balls. Big thing for me is, again, base is small, but one big thing, and it's not a fatal flaw, but it's a bit of a flaw. Your first movement when the off spinner lets go of the ball is your front foot goes. So now, if the ball's there, outside the off stump, it's perfect because you're there, you can just hit it. But as was evidenced, everything down the leg side, you couldn't reach with your bat, you couldn't access the ball because your legs are there. So again, like a boxer, but when we're playing spin, we don't want to be like seam where we're in strong positions on our front foot. Against spin, we want our front foot to be light. So if he balls me a rubbish ball there, front foot can go. But if he balls me a rubbish ball down the leg side, I don't miss out on it because my foot's in the way and I can't get there. I can still get my foot to go there, hit it down there to mid-wicket, hit it down to long on, wherever the ball needs to go. Okay, so no use. You're in a really good position, and you're standing on off stump. You might know it, you might not know it, but you're standing on off stump. It's really good, and you get there. If you got there and your front foot was light, you can get those balls that are down the leg side. Get for one.
When you say light, it literally is like.
I literally mean like on the balls of your foot. Yeah, because from there, if it's over pitched and you see, well, that's above my eye line. If you're in this position, you can still go there and double step. But if you're like this, which I think you do get into sometimes, you're flat footed from there, anything that is this side of your leg or this side of your ice, you will not get there, I promise you, because your bat's in the way. And then you'll think, oh, I'm missing it because it's a bad ball. Yeah, it's a bad ball, but you should be able to score. Okay, so all I'll say is a little bit lighter on this foot. And then I'll throw a couple of offies in this next round as well, just to show you where I'm going to aim at the leg stump and outside leg, where I want you to be in this position where your front foot can go there and get out of the way while your back foot doesn't move. So you watch me, my front foot moves, my back foot doesn't move. I can access the ball there. It's outside of stump, my front foot's on there, my back foot hasn't moved. This is your stabilizer, and this one is going to tell you where you're going to go.
That's exactly the type of movement that I want. Essentially, what? Dancing. All I've got is that.
So if I give you your bat, and you stand right there, you can stand sideways, whatever. Stand sideways, and I stand here, and I'm throwing all spin. But if you trigger the way you were before, where your front foot goes straight across you, if the ball lands here, you're going to punish me. But don't move. If the ball lands here,
All I can do is
the best you can do is you might get one, but on sticky early season wickets, like Ash was saying, it's a leading edge back to the bowler. Take your pads off, you know what to get to the side, okay?
You know what's interesting? My stance used to, because I'm tall, I always have been, right?
Yeah.
This used to be my old stance, and then I was told to.
So I think,
But I naturally.
I'll tell you what, and I think because it's happened to me as well, where a coach has told me, get your feet closer together. I think what they're trying to say is you don't want to waste your height, right? So if you're a tall guy and you stand like this, and you end up batting like this, you've wasted your height. You're not tall anymore. That's one of your advantages. You've given it away for free. So where they want you to stand closer is they want you to be opposing a big figure, put pressure on the bowler with your body language and your height. But that doesn't mean you need to stand like this. So you can be in a really strong position and still be towering when you like get over the ball. If he balls you a bad ball, you put him away. But if you're like this, he balls you a bad ball and you miss out on this, you lose this ball. You know what I mean? Okay, give it a go.
What you said, that balance check, you know, because if somebody pushes you, you can just check your own.
I promise you, it's a little, that's not working, a little bit closer. Find something that's a little bit better for you, that works for you, and then work from there. Okay, but spread it out a little bit more. Okay. Spread it out a little bit more. I still think a little bit wider. There we go. Okay, then go from there. Yeah.
It goes wider. You know, like his hand's quite wide. So wide is because what happens? You're like just stand like this. Then look. Now he goes stand like this.
That's what I'm waiting for.
He's on the base, but he's telling them he's trying to then get his weight. just got to figure it out. So what he's saying, because how wide he was, you know what I mean? Was like he was not going straight. Oh,
The right shot for the right ball, right? Because
and then
I feel like sometimes when it's
he's the main earner in that house. Because he's terrible.
your body knows play
so
long
like
enough,
he's not
and when it's on a certain line, your body knows where it needs to go. Sometimes it might be there and you'll think it there. When it feels straight, it'll be okay.
you know, like when they're filming, they're like, you just tell you.
Like I can't throw it there, and you play the same shot. Your body knows.
Have a word with him. He would love that. That's a good idea. Oh.
I need to bat soon before it gets too dark.
Jack comes off spin. Remember what we spoke about?
Hello, mister.
Hello, you all.
Okay, sir.
Wandile, nice to meet you.
Afzal.
Lovely to meet you also. No, it's good. It's good. Don't move.
So,
Sorry, again. Exactly. I don't even need to throw the ball. Tell you that it's walking over. Okay? It's not you obviously working on it, but you want your base to be wide enough that you can take that little forward step. Now don't let go of the ball. Still, like this.
yes, I did check. I did check
It's so easy.
reading the file information.
We need a photo then.
Yeah, I did see the photo.
No, I said we need a photo with him.
Oh, yes, of course.
Tell him where's the best places in Nepal, mate.
Don't mind that. It's a good ball.
Khurum now you open.
Hey?
He's open, yeah?
Can be, yeah. It looks like one.
I did notice it though, you know.
So that's what I wanted to discuss with all the class. So that's a good. So this it's funny because the only thing he really properly at the moment struggling with is a straight delivery, but it might be because of what you said if he cuts off his back path, isn't it? With that
You'll see
pre-trigger.
it. I just told him now that for the next 3 balls I throw, whatever shot he plays, to not move after the shot. I want to see what the finish position is. I've got a feeling that his front foot's getting a little bit closed off to him, and so he can't access those straight balls. If he gets into a better balanced position and his head and his shoulder go down the line of the wicket, and he finishes in this position, like if someone tried to push me in this position, they couldn't move me. But I still feel every now and then if someone had to go and push him over.
No, it's true. You need to find your fighter's base, isn't it?
Hey, that's rubbish. That's almost a full toss. And you blocked it back to him.
He's right. I like this straight talking, Eddie. Afzal's loving it.
That's very good. Yeah, that should be a boundary.
Yeah.
So punish the bad balls.
No, but then it does it. You have to create that. Because if you don't tell yourself in your mind, your body's not going to follow, is it? This is what you're working on, and that's it. It's good at it. Yeah. Mindset.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
That moment, the centre of gravity.
Give me the ball. Have you
Yes, sir. Just use. I think there's one. Is there one there?
Yeah, this is good.
White man?
Oh shit! I'll get one. Think one at Wandile. Then I'm gonna pad up after a few. Cause then.
Next one across the stump there.
Can I borrow a board?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll give you the
This
board
one.
again.
Afzal, is NASA playing today then?
Yeah, he's playing friendlies.
Who's he playing for?
Zain, you know Zain, the guy who found out.
Zain and Akil.
Zain.
Young lad, yeah, because that's Akil's mate. Mental digestion takes time. Mental digestion definitely takes time with me. Play! Nice.
Good on his head.
Not to me.
No, be here. If we hang our hand in the temple enough,
And there's different types of priests, there's not one priest. You know what I mean? It's important to hang around with people of higher position.
He's on the track now.
I'm trying to understand. We're both of I'm sure, but asking, maybe I misunderstood. You like asking what much I like to, at least.
Look at that. A little bit more.
More, yeah?
Yeah.
Am I starting off? Is that pointing out already or on the trigger?
Well, ideally, before you've triggered.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that when you do trigger, so look at it from this point of view. If you're standing here and you're worried about doing it with your trigger, then you have to do this.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're here, all you have to do is this.
I like that. Saves you overcommitting from the start, isn't it?
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. And it's straighter than square, there's more face in the back. More face in the back. Bowling, Affy.
Laid.
Last two cars. I'm going to come in because I'm blind as it is.
More. It's a challenge, I know, but more. Yeah. And go from there.
This one I bought off Uncle Mo. £50.
I get it though, I get it.
No more.
I'm not too silly. I'm a businessman. Come on, man. You can't run a business. You can't run a business for 20 years and be fit.
More. Yeah.
Camera man, you're careful. He's trying on the hard stuff.
I get it though, it's fine. I do get it. Do you feel like that what's happening now
Time man.
is mine? Your head meant to.
Time man. Because he's talking a lot, you know.
That's alright.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
Praying. It's not fun to keep my hair long. I just need to feel the job go on normal. Then I'm okay. Never done this happy. More than anything, this is good for him. Because you see, like, even there's that new drive, what's it called? Different people. It's not, you know, today I was asking. Not really. Come on, have a little ball of me on that side. So I can get used to this back. And it's more bouncy this side, Afsa.
No.
Move it across, because my phone's in there.
Yeah, just chuck it out. My phone's in there.
Come in, Ash. Brilliant, I appreciate that. Really do, man. Thank you. That's definitely something I'm going to work
Turn
on.
the camera on and off, please.
Yeah, man.
That is, bro.
Thank you, boy.
Well done, man.
Peace.